Hi everyone, Adrian here. On this channel we talk about all things lending and investments. Now I'm a mortgage broker from Sydney, and on this video we're going to be looking at lender's mortgage insurance. I'm going to show you a quick calculator, show you how to check what your lender's mortgage insurance will be, and let's give you a quick run through. So let's jump straight into it. Alright, there's two mortgage insurance providers in the country. Okay, so you've got 40 to 50 different banks at any one time, and you've got two main LMI providers. The two main LMI providers are Genworth and QBE. So the bigger one is Genworth. It's also listed on the Australian Stock Exchange. All right, and the second one is QBE. Now, the likes of Commonwealth Bank, which is the biggest lender in the country, is covered by Genworth. Now, all you need to do is jump onto Google and you can find this quick calculator. So you type in Genworth LMI Calc or calculator, it doesn't really matter. All right, and then you click on the top link, which is this one here. All right, once you bring up the link, it'll bring up a quick calculator, and it's a very simple calculator that you can use. Okay, this is the Genworth LMI calculator estimate. And you can just run a couple of scenarios here to have a look at what your potential lender's mortgage insurance will cost. Now, a brief example, a lot of people don't know what LMI is. So think of it as you're taking out a loan with a smaller deposit than 20%. All right, now that you're taking out that loan for under 20%, you're deemed as a higher risk to an Australian bank. And for that reason, because you are a risk, the bank wants to take out insurance against you defaulting on the mortgage. And that's what lender's mortgage insurance is. Now, it isn't a fee that's charged every year. It's only a fee that's charged once at settlement. And you can either pay it out of your pocket directly, or you can have it added on top of the loan balance, depending on what the loan to value ratio is. All right, so just to give you a quick guide, when we're talking about LMI, it's not something that goes up dollar for dollar in a diagonal line, okay? It's something that jumps up at every stage. So to give you a couple of examples, if you go from an 88% mortgage to an 89% mortgage, your LMI may be, let's just give you a random example of $8,000. If you go up just a little bit more, it could only go up maybe a couple of $100. But if you go over the 90% threshold, it jumps up from like 9,000 up to 15 to 18,000. So it jumps up really high. All right, so think about it that way. So at every stage, when it goes from 85 to 90 to 95, there are big jumps at every stage just when you go under that. So when you're working out how much deposit you need on a property, you should be taking that into account and trying to get just under the threshold so you're limiting your LMI costs. So let's give you a couple of examples using the calculator. So let's do a property value of $1 million to make it very simple. All right, and then we're going to use a deposit of $90,000. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now, a lot of people that have LMI are first home buyers, so we will click yes to this, and we'll also click it as owner occupied and a 30-year mortgage. Now, you click calculate, and then it will calculate what the LMI cost will be. Okay, you can see that it is over the threshold of 90%. Okay, and the LMI is quite high. It's at nearly $31,000, which is just here. Now, if we start again and we use a slightly higher deposit, I'll show you how much the LMI drops. So we'll start again. We'll start again at $1 million. Okay, instead of a 90K deposit, we do a 110K deposit. Okay, you are a first home buyer. We'll use the same metrics, and you're also owner occupied. And then we hit calculate. You can see that the LMI has come down, almost $12,000 to $13,000 to the $18,400 mark here. So that's just a good little example on one, a calculator that you can use, two, what LMI is, three, who are the main providers of LMI, four, how does LMI work, Okay, and 5, how to kind of reduce the LMI that you pay just by slightly increasing the deposit or going for a slightly cheaper property. Okay, you can see that that's a saving of $13,000. So that's quite a big saving, and that's just little things that if you know how LMI works, you're a little bit ahead of everyone else. Make sure you're dealing with a lender or a broker that does discuss these kind of things with you, and if you need anything in the comments box below, you can book an appointment straight into my calendar. Alright, hopefully this has added a lot of value to you, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye.